live. We are officially live. Welcome. Welcome. Anybody who wants to join. I'm just reading for the collective right now. So anyone who wants to jump in, I know that it is usually takes a while. I'm just going to pull out some cards for the overall energy of the group and see what Spirit wants to say to us. The first card I have is the King of Wands, and the Page of Coins came out in reverse. So I would say our energy right now is a lot of passion. We are really passionate about something or someone. We're moving towards something with a lot of big energy. But the Page of Coins, we may not know how exactly to start that. We may not know exactly how we plan to move forward. But we do know we have a lot of energies towards it. I mean, that is how a lot of things start, right? We're not really sure how we're going to do something, but we know what we want. So that is our energy right now. Now I'm going to keep getting some cards out and see, is that energy towards a person, a hobby, a career, something else, some other type of connection. We'll just keep things open and see what exactly or who exactly we are geared toward at this time. Who exactly are we pushing this passionate energy towards? Hello, anyone who has come in. Oh, interesting. Okay, we may have a continuation of something this morning. We have some bickering and some things that aren't resolved, but we are moving towards it. There may be some people who are, I don't get that they're actually like in the way of something that you want. I'm getting the feeling that they are maybe have a different idea in what direction you should go in. I think that you may be really passionate about doing something a certain way, and they may just be, they have a difference of opinion on exactly what should happen. I'm still curious as to where exactly this is. So is this a company? Is this family? Is this a romantic interest? So I will go ahead and go through here and see what we find. I am just still early in the flipping through the card deck, reading for the collective. Hello, everyone who is coming through. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Tarot Court. I have just started coming on here. I'm on TikTok and I am on YouTube. King of Swords. God. Okay, so you already have two King cards, and we have the King of Swords with the King of Wands. Honestly, there's some big energy, some big opinions in the room with these cards. And the reason I say that is because the King of Wands, okay, is already a very passionate energy. They're also very intuitive. They know what they want. They know what they're moving towards. They don't just do things. They decide that they want to do something and they put 10 toes down on whatever that is. The King of Swords is a kind of tense energy. Not everyone is in line with the King of Swords energy. This person is going to tell you the truth, nothing but the truth, and only the truth. But there's a caveat. They don't really pay attention to people's emotions during that time. It's not necessarily to be mean. They're just a very blunt individual. So they could, probably do some work in relaying things in a kind way, but a lot of these people think that being blunt is the kind way. So like I said, not everybody is aligned with that person. So I'm seeing that either you or this person who you are interacting with is someone who fits that energy. They are very passionate and focused on their goals, on any goal they may have. So they may not have a goal right now, but I'm getting this connection between you and a very passionate, very blunt individual. So this may be someone who, I'm not getting career energy. I'm not getting a boss energy. Are you? Oh, thank you so much, Mallory. Oh my God, I really appreciate that. I love when people interact with my page. Thank you so much. This may be someone, I don't know if you have like a romantic interest in someone who owns a business or is entrepreneurial. someone who's like on the board of somewhere. Like I'm getting the feeling that you interact with someone who's really, is important in their world, in their sector, whatever they work in. And there's some sort of connection between the two of you. I'm still, and I mean, that may be part of the conflict. I feel like the conflict that's going on isn't really a big deal. It may just be kind of this ongoing thing. When we hear back, so let's say this week, will we hear back this week? Ooh, okay. Well, I can't give exact timelines, but what I can say, this card came out, Mallory, when I saw your question. This is the King of Cups. Okay, so this is about having very balanced emotions, being very sure of like our feelings and things that are going on. So I'm seeing that there will be some consistency there. You may not have to wait very long for an answer. Let me get another card. And then I got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Coins right after, okay? What I'm getting is you're not going to get an upheaval right now because you're getting all of the level-headed emotion cards right now, as well as the Queen of Coins, which is more about stability and sorry, being. I also have a camera streaming over here for YouTube, so I'm so sorry that like I'm facing away. Haven't quite figured out how to have them in the same line. But the Queen of Coins is about home life, fiscal things, financial things. So I'm seeing things lining up for you. So I cannot say definitively, but the cards I got say that things are lining up for you and that you will be very emotionally balanced in time at this time. And then also, I should have said this, the coins, the pentacles are about family life too. So I see things going in a good direction. So I am going to, let me see, maybe we should do a zodiac card for who this person is, who is King of Swords, King of Wands, this passionate person who tells it like it is, who is in your life and trying to figure out who exactly, hello, Geneva, who exactly this person is who you are connected with. Maybe we can get more on who exactly they are. We have Aries and Aquarius. Interesting. I did say it was a zodiac deck, and it is, but I've been getting a lot of season cards and moon cards, so it's more likely to say, oh my god, 3. These two are stuck together. Okay, I'm gonna read all 3 of these cards because it's happened before where I thought they had nothing to do with each other, and then the answer was like very directly answered in here. So I have Aries, I have fire, so more fire, and I have Aquarius. So this person and the situation is pretty balanced. I don't have all the signs elements here, but 31, if you are an Aries or an Aquarius, this may be this message is very relevant to you. And it says, be bold and courageous. This is a positive omen of forward movement and new beginnings. Okay, so your connection with this person is very much directly related to moving forward. Also, if the number 31, if you're 31 years old, or the number 4 is important to you, those are numbers that are relevant to this card as well. So it says, be bold and courageous, prioritize fun, and take action right away. This is a positive omen of forward movement and new beginnings. This card may represent someone who has an Aries sign, sun, moon, rising. Sorry, gotta turn a page with one hand. Additionally, Aries inspires us with a sense that if we want to do something, we not only can do it, we should. We should do it immediately with Aries energy on our side. We can see that setbacks aren't roadblocks. They're simply challenges that make the whole experience even more fun. Sometimes starting something is the hardest part. For example, let's say it's your intention to go for a run around the block. You might procrastinate, then you finally get your running shoes on, and before you know it, you're on the pavement and back home again. So there's something you've been putting off. Don't think about the whole entire thing. Just think about the first part, the very first action you need to take. Once you take the action, you'll likely find everything flows naturally and easily from there. Okay, so this person who as a person who has a lot of energy, who's really passionate, who is supporting you in their truth. I feel like they're supporting you in some sort of project, even if that's not your main connection. There's something that you're doing, you want to do that this person really wants to help you on. They see that you have an interest in something, but you may be hesitating. So this is your big fat push from the universe to stop hesitating and to go towards the things that you are interested in. So we also had the fire element. So a lot of passion here too. It can be, of course, be romantic passion. It can be towards work. Get fired up. Let your inner spark ignite. Spread and set your world ablaze. I love that. And again, if 27 is important to number for you, or if 9 is an important number to you, that is a sign that this message is directed to you. So let's see. Your world ablaze. Where does your passion lie? How does your passion lie? How would you like to shine your light? What do you have a burning wish to express? Your answers to these questions will help you attune to the fire element, which will in turn support you in sparking your intuition and receiving a flash of the inner guidance you seek. There are 3 fire signs: Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Hello to my fellow Sagittarians. Aries is on fire with an impulse to take bold action and begin new things. Leo loves the limelight and being the center of attention. Leo also illuminates others' hearts and compels us to follow them. Sagittarius aims for scintillating connections and adventurous inner and outer journeys. How do these fiery signs and their specialties relate to present moment, situation, or concern? I'm feeling like really drawn to the Leo energy too. So Leo, this is like loves to be the center of attention, but they're really uniquely talented in taking that spotlight that they have and turning it to others as well. And so that's really cool because I think the person that you're connecting with, they may be a Leo, and even if they're not a Leo, they have Leo vibes. Okay, they're going to take the focus that is on them, and they're going to share it with you for this project, for what you're moving towards. Whatever you're working on in your life, and it may not actually be a project. If you have something going on in your life, because I did see that friction before. If you have some friction going on in your life, they may help you solve that, whatever it may be. Also, just a reminder, I am new here. I am building. If you would like to help me out with a puffy heart or a corgi butt or any other support, I would greatly appreciate it. But moving forward, we have Aquarius as the other zodiac card that we had as part of this reading. And it says, extricate yourself from petty arguments and social struggles for dominance. See the bigger picture. Okay. I know I've been reminded recently that some things are really just noise. Okay. Some things, people will get a lot of attention on themselves in order to kind of push against you, to give you a hard time. But the actual things they're doing, if you think about it, like don't actually affect you, right? Like if you're trying to get somewhere and you need to get somewhere and you're thinking about getting a new car and they take the air out of your bicycle, like that's really rude, but it's not going to keep you from going anywhere, right? So we need to separate like what are things that really can stop us and what are things that people think are going to interrupt us, and letting people who think they're interrupting us when they're not think that. If they want to keep doing the thing with the tire on the bicycle, let them do that. It's not actually going to stop us. This card likely represents someone who has Aquarius somewhere in their star chart. Also consider this. When you seem to be ensnared in some sort of human battle for power, status, or respect, it's natural to want to prevail over your opponent and win. But sometimes the best way to win is not to lower yourself to the level of your rival, but rather to distance yourself from the drama and rise above the fray. This card counsels clear, honest, and thorough communication in the case of a conflict or negotiation in any and every possible way. Seek to ensure that all parties feel heard, and make sure that you're completely and meticulously stated your own opinion and point of view. Do your best to collaborate with others in order to find an outcome that is beneficial to all. Ask yourself, am I being true to my word in this situation? Are my actions in alignment with my highest ideals? Aquarius values integrity and truth. What's really interesting about this is this card also supports you listening to what they have to say, even if you think it's kind of a waste. Still listening to the other person's side and hearing them out to, do your best to, if nothing else, kind of weed things out. I feel like, and it did mention also elevating yourself and having someone help elevate yourself. I think this person's really going to give you a hand in a certain situation and stop the arguments over status. I think that's why people are looking towards you. And I mentioned earlier today when I was doing a reading about how I felt like people in the collective may be people who are more reserved, more held back. And I still stick to that. You know, if you're someone who's more laid back, if you kind of hang back a little bit, challenge yourself to push forward. So I'm seeing, will we get back together? I did see that a couple of times. Let me get a card for you. Oh, didn't come out all the way. Had a card jump, but it did not come out all the way. Let me go ahead and she asked for a card, and then I don't think she's in here. Okay, interesting. Okay, I'm going to read it, and maybe she'll pop in. And if she does not pop in, that is also okay. I tried. Maybe she's having connection issue. I'm just going to read a card in case someone is going to get back together, because that was a question that was in here. 3 of Wands, the planning card. They may be looking at things and looking at the whole picture before they make a full decision. So just keep that in mind. And also, guys, I think I mentioned this before, but I am not sure. I am also streaming on YouTube right now. I just started. So sorry if some of these cards are a little off screen. I'm just trying to make sure that everyone can see the card and everyone can see what I am reading for. So moving forward, let's get an oracle card on the situation. So we know who the players are. We know we have you. We know we have some friction. And we know we have this person. Tick tock. What is this about? Tick tock. Obviously, time. If the number 30, we're getting a lot of cards around 30s. And 30 can be an age. 30 or 3 could just be an important number to you. We're getting a lot of numbers that are circling 30. So if that's an important number to you for some reason, if that is your age, keep that in mind. Let's see what that is about. That is the wrong card. Let's go forward a little bit. Okay, timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way. Imagine that the past is behind them and the future is ahead. But what if it isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire, so release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them right on time. You may have not been prepared for the thing that you wanted to come in before, and now you will be. Let me go ahead and read the prosperity message to see if we can get a little bit more detail. I feel like that was a little vague. Your prosperity is co-created by your endeavors as they occur in human-made time and the eternal efforts of your most important manifestation partner, spirit, in a divine, measureless time. So keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive and make a commitment to remain in high vibrational thoughts and feelings. If you heed the meanings of this card, it will seem as if you will align with your highest calling and your highest good in no time at all, like magic. So what's all the fuss about not having enough time? The prosperous life that is yours will never pass you by. Okay, so don't feel like you're going to miss out on this opportunity or this person that you want, this connection that you want is meant for you, but you have to be ready for it. That's kind of what I'm getting right now. Like, you need to be ready for it. You need to prepare yourself, or you needed to prepare yourself. You may be there already. If this person is coming towards you and they want to help you, they may see that you're already getting ready and they just want to see a little bit more of what you have to bring to the table. So preparing yourself and interacting with those people who are giving you a hard time differently, going towards a situation differently, maybe finding creative ways in order to go towards a situation is really going to help you at this time. I'm going to get one more oracle card about the situation, and then I'm going to go back to the tarot deck. Hello, everyone who is coming in right now. I am just reading for the collective at this time, and oh, that was a lot. I don't think I will read all of these. Interesting. I'm going to read Poise, but I'm going to show you the other cards that came out. So Poise is the first one. It's 48. Can you see the number on there? Yes. So 48. So the number 4, the number 8 are important to you. Or if you are 48, or the fact that 48 has 3 4s in it, one of my favorite things. This could be a very important message for you. I also got Imagine, Community, and Milk and Honey. And I really love that. I really feel the community building vibes. I feel like you're meant to build something much bigger than yourself. Much bigger than yourself. With the community, Milk and Honey, and Imagine, all of those are about building, creating, connecting. Those are really big cards. But again, that would be a lot to read back to back. We'd be here for a while. So let's just look at Poised 48 because that is the first card that came out. Okay, so that is 48. I love when it just opens up to the to the part where I need to read. So we have, oh hey Dee. So we have Poise, being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best confidence. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to. Your skills are sharp, and you've come to this place armed with wisdom, knowledge, and you sense a new phase of life about to begin. If people respond to your confidence and trust you, this is an auspicious time to begin new things. I love that for you. Okay, and we're going to read the prosperity message again. You have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. You can take action knowing you're ready to step into your power, into your light, and into your service to the world. The direction you're moving in is your destiny. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align with this truth. You are really, whatever this is that you want to do, whether it involves work, whether it involves it involves some other community, is meant for you. And like this says, like you are way more confident. You come off in a way that you don't even see. I'm feeling very much like you don't know how you come off to other people. You may think that people don't really see that in you. They do. And so really, like, the only person who's truly holding you back at this time is you. Like, I think that that's the biggest message that Spirit is saying right now, and that's why this person is coming in, because they see that too. They may just want to see you push a little bit more, see you come out of your shell a little bit more, show that confidence a little bit more before they approach you with this help they have to offer. Okay, I'm going to pull out, let's see. I think I've been on here for 20 minutes. We're going to be here for 5 more minutes. Let me pull out a couple more cards on this, and I will then close out. Let's do 5 more minutes. Oh, interesting. So this is a new card. Interesting. I have the Magician card that popped up in a very fancy way, and then I had the 6 of Swords. So you may have to leave something behind. You may have to disconnect from something in order to get what you want. It's not necessarily clear what that thing is this time, or it may not seem necessarily clear to you, but you may have to make a bigger leap away from something that just isn't serving you, isn't for you anymore. So keep that in mind. That being said, the Magician card is here. It was the first one that came out, is here to say that you have everything you need. You don't really need anybody else. You don't need any help. Like, it may be a little nerve-wracking to leave something behind, but you have all the tools in your toolkit. So be confident in yourself. Know that you have what you need and you'll be able to move forward. I do feel like it may even be like this community that's causing you friction. You may be able to very simply and easily move away from them, whatever you thought you were getting from them. You may have actually been the one supplying that. It may have been you who was supplying that energy, or those other resources. Yes. Okay. Yes. We have the Star, which is healing, the Queen of Wands, which is the Bad Bitch energy card, and the Magician. You have everything you need to move forward, and people see you with that Bad Bitch energy. You may not see it, but other people do, and you also have the Star. You are healing from something. It probably doesn't have to do with this group. I feel like they were more, or it may have just been one person, but it may not have anything to do with who you think it does initially. It may have to do with other things that were happening in your life, but you are so far forward and so far forward in healing that you now have all the tools you need, and you can be in the energy that you need to be in order to grow. You really are um just becoming a boss. I mean, I don't have too much more to say because all these cards are just confirming the same message that you are healing, you have everything you need, you can be confident in the moves that you make, and you don't necessarily need anyone at this time. You're at a place where you can bring in who you like. And I think this person, this benefactor of sorts that's going to come in who has a lot of passion and is very blunt is really, oh my God. I put this in here and I got the Queen of Wands right back out again. So truly dig into that energy. Really think, what can I do to make the things I want come true? And then you got the Nine of Coins. Wow, you got the Nine of Coins and you got the Eight of Wands. So the Nine of Coins and the Eight of Wands. It's going to move quickly. Things are going to move forward for you very, very quickly. And you're going to go towards your goals, which I know sounds a little corny. I know it sounds a little silly, but you are going to move towards something better, and it's going to happen a much faster than you expect. So expect that once you move forward towards the things that you really want in your life, that they will come back to you because the universe gives you the things that are meant for you. Okay. So I hope that resonated. If it did, like and subscribe below. I am on TikTok. I am on YouTube. And I'd love to see you in either area watching long forms or shorts. And I will see you next time in the Empress's Court. Bye. Hello, my people on YouTube. I was not expecting people to come in right now, but how about this? If you want to put something in the chat, I'll read for you because you are the person hanging out with me right now. How about that? You get the experience of asking a question to me one-on-one. Would you like to put something in the chat for me? Hey, I have 2 people in chat, so if you guys would, I was about to leave, but since you guys just came in, I'd love if you want to put a question in there, I can answer for you. Oh, okay. Guess not. It's so funny.